So, I've been thinking of a question lately, and that question is, why do I make art? Why do we make art? What is the purpose of art? And all these questions tie down to why I make art. And my answer to that is a very, very, very detailed explanation. But art in itself is something that's creative, and we are human beings and we are creative beings. We are creative people, and we have this creativity inside of us. And yes, all of us are not artists, all of us don't paint and draw, but there are various types of artists. There are artists that are passionate about music, there are those that sing and dance and play instruments. Then there are artists that write and do poetry and novels and plays. And there's such a big variety of different art that you can say that why do I make art? But in the sense I'm talking about today is why do I make art? And that is painting, drawing, sketching. Why do I make it? And I think the answer for that, and this is a really deep topic if you really think about it. And I think the reason why I make art is because I want to feel fulfilled. And art is something that fulfills me. No matter whether it's for a video or not, whether it was when I was young and just painting and drawing cartoon characters, whether it's now painting realistic drawings or paintings or painting more loosely, I just want to feel fulfilled. And fulfillment by art, I think, is when we have that first excitement creating the piece, and excitement to create the piece, excitement to buy that new art supply, excitement to start an idea and on paper and put it onto paper. And those are all the things that lead to us creating an artwork. And then when we are creating the artwork, we have that excitement, happiness, joy, the feeling of the paint on the canvas, the feeling of the paper and the pencils, whatever medium you use. And you have all these feelings that you feel when you are creating. Not to mention the thinking, the planning, the adjusting, then we all have this as artists where we have the second guessing ourselves, where we like, should we have put this, or should I leave this out, or I think this idea is good but maybe I could make it better. And we have all those kind of things that go through our mind as artists. As artists, we are very, very busy in our mind. And then comes the stage when you are finished with a piece, which is really hard for us as well, because I don't think we easily can just say a piece is finished. We will always find something that we want to tweak or change or add or leave out or adjust or something. But when we do find a piece that we are, say, happy with, and we say, okay, this is finished, we sit back and we look at the piece and we just like, we have this happiness that we have completed this piece. We have this proudness of us being able to achieve what we wanted to achieve with that artwork, with that piece. And then we have the feeling of relief as well. We have a bit of relief when we're done with the piece, especially projects that take us longer and projects that are bigger. I think when we are done with that project, we have the sense of relief that we are done. And that's not to say that we didn't enjoy the process. That's not to say that we're not happy with art, we don't like making art. That's just that we have been through a lot in that one piece. It can be one simple drawing, but we're going through a turmoil inside our head. We start off with excitement and happiness, and to begin a piece, ideas pop in our mind. We want to bring that to life on paper. Then we have the process of it, which includes struggles and things that don't turn out the way we want. And we work and we work until we get it right, and we try, and sometimes we restart and we go through all of that. And then is the happiness when things are working out and we are creating art, we're happy with how it's turning out. And then comes the final piece when we are done with it and we are relieved when you finish your artwork. And that's because we've been working on that project for so long, on that artwork for so long. Even if it's a couple of hours, we've been working on that piece, and we've been going through all these tons of emotions that we've been feeling. And after all of that, we relieve that it's come out the way we wanted or as close as we could get it. And I think that's a lot of emotions for us to feel as individuals. And it's part of being an artist. And many people who are not artists won't understand that. But I think the reason why we make art is because it helps us to let out our emotions, because in that turmoil and that thinking, we are sorting things out in our mind for our day-to-day lives. We are planning things. We are deciding on things. So we're making decisions while we're thinking of our paintings. Yes, we're making painting decisions and decisions on our artwork, but we're also making decisions on life. And while we are painting, we're in such a relaxed, zoned out state that we can actually calm our mind down. So when we go back to our day-to-day routines, we can, be able to make decisions better. We can be able to think more clearer. We are able to handle things that we are struggling with, or situations that are but uncomfortable. We're able to tackle those situations. And, art helps us to release that stress, that anxiety, reduce it. And there's a lot of things that I think many people won't understand unless you are an artist and do some sort of art, whether it's a profession, whether it's your career, whether it's a hobby. We all have that moment when we are creating and we just feel this immense excitement and joy and happiness. And I think that's what I like about making art, because making art not only produces something beautiful and it shows you the beauty in the world, and it makes you see all the positive things in the world, but I think it also helps you to clear your mind and makes you to feel energized, positive, excited, happy. And by producing these artworks that we make, if we choose to show it to people, then those people can feel happy, excited, inspired, and motivated to create something beautiful too. And you spread that positivity around. And I think that's why I make art, so that I can create beautiful things, show the beauty in our world, show it to others, and help others to inspire them to, go out and create your own artwork. But build yourself as an artist, improve your art, improve your art skills, create things that you're happy with, get those emotions and those feelings that we feel inside. Because I think that's why I make art. So I think the question you need to ask yourself today is, why do you make art? Because I think for me, the reasons I make art is because I think art is beautiful. Art shows the beauty in the world. It can make people smile. It can bring positive energy to people. It can spread positivity amongst people. And by me making one piece of artwork, not only does it bring me joy, comfort, not only does it de-stress me and reduce my anxiety and help me get through a difficult time maybe, or difficult decisions, but it helps others, because when they see that artwork, they inspire to create their own. They inspire to think of their own ideas and let the imagination run wild and just bring to life those things that really make people happy and will bring a smile to someone's face. And I think that's the beauty of art, and I think that's the reason I create art. So why do you create art? Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like and share. It really helps the channel out. If you'd like to see more videos like this and other art inspiration and art videos I have on my channel, then you could consider subscribing. So until the next one, bye.